And welcome back to The Fight. I'm Gary Sieber. And joining us in the studio now, Micki Kidder, who is the Executive Vice President for University Enterprises and Events. Micki, welcome to The Fight.
Thank you, Gary. It's great to be here.
Yeah, now you may have one of the most difficult jobs ever, especially during a pandemic. There are so many events that go on at the university, and so many were planned for this weekend and into the fall. Tell us, sort of where those things stand at the moment.
Yes, it's been a bit sobering day by day to see this thing unfold and the implications, certainly for our faculty and our students and our staff here at Notre Dame. But in many of the events that we partner with them on, these are families, members of the Notre Dame family from various parts of the country and the world who were planning different events here on campus. And in a matter of a day and weeks and months, we've had to ask them to adjust on those plans. And
Sure.
it's been difficult, admittedly.
Well, among other things, there's a major concert that was supposed to go on later in the summer, and
Yes.
with the first of the presidential debates. Where do those two stand right now?
Well, we're monitoring both and in close conversations with both of the organizations, obviously George Strait and his team of individuals, as well as the Commission on Presidential Debates. We're in close conversation with them and monitoring it day by day and planning so that we will implement a set of safety protocol, obviously, in the event that both continue, to where everyone attending will be as safe and mitigating risks as much as possible.
Sure. And on the presidential debate, is that call made by someone at the debate commission, or is that a university-related decision? How does that come about?
Well, the CPD is obviously the lead organization, and so we will in many ways take their lead on those such matters, but it is a collaborative process and a consultative conversation that is happening, on a daily and weekly basis.
All right, well, let's talk about the Morrison for a second. A lot of
Yes.
people are curious. When's the Morrison going to be open? Is the Roars renovation complete? Give us an update.
Yes, we are so excited. It's actually been one of the more joyful experiences the past 2 months. We're looking for those bright stars. We've been housing many of our students at the Morrison, and so hence have been somewhat close to the public, if you will. Many of those students are moving out this Saturday, actually. And so we will have essentially a dorm move out on Saturday occurring at the Morrison. We will go through a cleaning process, and then right prior to move out from the residence hall, so on May 21st, we will reopen the Morrison to transient populations and host many of the parents and the family members.
Right.
And Roars is so close.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful in there. The team has done a phenomenal job, and we
Are they able to work?
wait. We're not working.
Yeah.
It's not open. But whenever we open the Morrison and prepare for the fall semester, we will then open Roars.
All right. You have a great story that we want to get to from St. Michael's Laundry.
Yes.
There's a seamstress there. And of course, there's not much to do at the laundry when there are no students on campus.
Correct.
So what has happened there?
So St. Michael's Laundry, I'm so proud of that team. They have been helping the Priests and Brothers of Holy Cross with many of their laundry needs, as well as the Morrison and others. But Nina, a seamstress at St. Michael's Laundry, has been making masks for so many of our employees, members of the community. She and a colleague, Vaisha, they have made hundreds of masks with their own two hands, and then made kits so that other members of the Notre Dame family can take that fabric home, take the kits home, and themselves make masks to help keep their colleagues and their friends safe.
Sure. Are they using a special fabric, or is it just pretty much whatever they can find?
Whatever they can find. We have seen masks in all shapes, sizes, colors, pattern. It's been wonderful to see
So it
that.
doesn't necessarily say Notre Dame on it, right?
No, those don't. We do have a plan in the works for some ND masks.
Well, and we want to get to that, all right?
Yes.
So we've been sharing the university's great need to raise money for the Student Emergency Relief Fund. I understand you've got a little something going on there.
Yes, so part of the great team that I have the privilege of working with is our bookstore and our licensing team. And so I brought a little sample here, Gary, to show the group. We will have these in the bookstore. You can go online now, in fact, and order these masks. This is one example. We will have about 3 others available at the bookstore. And all proceeds from the purchase of these masks that are emblematic, representing Notre Dame, all proceeds from these will go to the Student Relief Fund as well.
Well, that sounds like a terrific project. A symbol of our times, and you know what? That would be very handy if there is a football season, and I'm hoping that there will be.
That's right.
We may see 80,000 people with those.
I sure hope so, Gary.
I do too, and it would raise a lot of money for a good cause.
That's right.
Micki, thanks so much. We appreciate your time, and thanks for the job that you're doing.